We can both do the intro.
Man, can we sync ourselves like that?
Yeah.
Before we intro. First up, please.
What?
Before you start, some of you really go to school and fall in love with the canteen men.
Canteen men? They're not women.
Wait, which school were you in where they're only chicks?
They're only chicks, honestly.
Oh man, there are schools where they're guys.
But you have to fall for them because...
Single sex schools, I'm sorry, but you are in this story. Some free zombies.
I'm so dead.
Welcome back to...
Hey guys, Totally African Podcast. It's Nikky.
And Tevin. We are back as usual, killing it in a very different studio today.
Yeah, we always switch it up for you guys.
Surprise you, tomorrow we might be in a dark void with nothing existing but us. Who knows, we might be what's that one? Omniscient. Like we might be those beings beyond the normal plane.
How have you been?
I've been good, slept well. Woke up pretty early, don't know why. I think my body is getting enough rest. I'm hydrating.
How long do you sleep for?
Depending. I tend to sleep around midnight, 1, give or take, depending on the day. And by 7, I'm always up. Like, I have a clock in my body. It's like in a family, most people wake up at 5, 6, latest 7. So of late, I've been okay. So I've been waking up at 7. If I'm stressed out, have anything on my mind, 5.
Yeah.
So I've been waking up at 7. Life's okay. I can't complain. The sun is a lot. So
tell me about
there's that.
it.
If we don't have black skin in this country, we would turn on sport.
Yeah.
Like it's not a fun place to be in this heat. I'm looking at other memes. And like my brain is just on meme mode.
Share. I love memes.
And this is so you. I know this is
memes.
you.
Like it's my therapy.
2-year-old Nikky pissed off because mommy has refused to add salt to porridge.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah, I know it's like experimenting, but
Then
yeah.
we used to eat soil. I was one used to like bathe in hot water in a basin in rain with an umbrella.
Huh?
I don't know why I did
The
that.
weird kids, eh?
Yeah,
What?
it was weird.
In the rain?
It was so... Do you know how pleasing it is to be in like a sauna? Okay, sort of like because I was a kid by then, so I'd be in a basin round me. And it was a really big basin.
Yeah.
Then I would have an umbrella in the rain. And I'd sit there with very hot water. Like I'm sitting inside. So the water is like radiating up and it's so nice. But outside it's cold. So you move your hand out and like it's really cold. And you come back and it's like...
It's so
like perfect.
I think the weird thing I used to do as a child was I used to pray before I go and greet my parents. And I'm like, God, make me sick today. Or like tomorrow morning, make me sick so I don't go to school. And he would. That's the thing. He would. And that's what I knew. I said, this man is listening.
You know the funny thing is?
I would either wake up like sick or not so sick, but I would wake up like off.
Like
yeah,
off.
and I'd be like, it's okay, you just stay.
Stay home. You know, the funny thing is, Nikky, Nikky and I were in the same primary school, but didn't even know each other by then. You were like, what, 2-3 classes below, I think, give or take. So Nikky would be running around in her very dirty pink, is it pink orange dress? With like,
Dirty orange?
Yeah, I remember you like once. Bob and I were like this. Bob and I sat together at a point. So I do recall you. It's just like you're very different from now. Like from back then, you were like some little thing, right?
Stop.
Like small, just stop running around. Back then, Nikky had no. What's that? What's the word for it? She didn't have that fabulous that she has now.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know how I was looking when I was like 3 or 4 or 5.
Let's just say work was
good.
needed.
Puberty is beautiful. Eh?
You know? Like real transformation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how have you guys been? Let me grab this. Oh, which was almost an all-female crew.
Until
Man's over there appeared last moment and saved the show. But I was going to be overwhelmed by all the ladies in the studio today.
Really?
He did save the show.
He saved me. Let me be very precise. He saved me. Thank you for coming late.
He did.
Hey, how was the what?
The word that this time was coming
The
out.
night.
But I want to say it.
Hey, how was the night?
How was the night?
My night was very short.
Why?
It was fun.
I'm not disclaiming what he did, but as far as I was aware, something was finished halfway.
Yes.
You were there. Don't look at me like you didn't know.
Oh.
Yesterday afternoon. And the man was standing strong.
But you know, you guys kill me. I thought you said, no more Eugene, nothing.
That is this group.
Oh.
So
And,
I did 9 off, then I entered on 9.
I have a prank. There's something in the bag, Julio. That black bag. Don't ask questions. Wait for his reaction.
You should go get it.
Yes,
Yeah,
go and
it's
get
bottle.
it.
Black bag.
That one, the isolated black bag.
Maybe.
Do you record that one?
That's my freaking bag. That's what I'm not getting.
What's that?
Dig deeper.
Down.
Yes. Priceless.
That's so silly. You guys actually play too much.
Got you.
Why do we have an empty bottle?
Less
know.
questions. Because you are part of that bottle.
This bottle is about to be 2 years old.
That's so funny.
Keeping it for what?
We weren't.
I slept at 1, woke up at 5. Actually, I finished what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
But again, I was caught up by time. So she was looking for me. I disappeared like 30 minutes, yeah. Then came back. So just know it was rushing. Then I laughed, whoosh.
In and
In and
out.
out.
It was like.
I also broke my record. Like I have the record of fastest shower at home.
How?
By the way, she's actually fast.
seconds.
She's actually quick.
2 seconds.
Yes.
I shower longer than her. I'm dead
I
serious.
was showered and dressed in 4 minutes.
What?
4 minutes.
The problem she has.
Sorry, did
the
you
prob-
plan your outfit already, or as in where you're just picking your outfits?
I wasn't. No, okay. The thing is, when I woke up, I didn't know what I was going to wear at that point. I was like, so I went to the kitchen. Did what I was doing. Then I came back and I'm like, okay, fine. Jeans, put there. I went. I was like,
Top.
look for a top. Such, found, put there. I was like, okay, shoes, whichever fits right now.
Yeah.
So I was done. Like I called the border guy. I was like, come pick me up at 9:30.
Yeah.
9:26 is when I entered the bathroom. I was ready by 9:30.
But the problem
Speed.
is, and I'm going to be very clear, she didn't delay in the bathroom, she days before.
Oh.
It's the before.
I delayed to go in. But when I decide, it's done. I'm done. Like
These guys know me, I have a policy. If we have a shoot, event, travel, doesn't matter. If we're supposed to be at location or like setting off, let's say 10, I make sure we are picking them by 8. Because there's always a 2-hour delay with anyone or something. And you're one of the delays.
that was Damalie. She's like one of the best timekeepers I know. But on same days, something happens.
Don't get us started on Angel.
No, like,
to leave the house, and your mom is just like,
first do this.
by the way, what do you think about this, and this? Hey, before you go, first come and see this. What should I do? Should I do this?
Why were you waiting till I was going? Is the question.
Yeah.
I've been with this woman from morning, but she chooses to see you putting on shoes.
And then she's like, okay, let's start.
She decides.
No, I finished shower. Then I had the opening. I had bedroom. And first call for me, brother. We do have his number. Like I chose. I was like, call for this hour. Like, do you have his number? I was like, I don't. Why? I don't know. So the next thing, like, I've called, he's on the way. I've not yet dressed up. But like, when I picked bags. Like, okay, I forgot my phone.
Again.
That's how now I landed on now missed call at the gate when I was entering. Because when I sat on the border, then the guy was like, where to? I was like, you know me now. Yeah, yeah.
We run
So
straight.
I so I realized like I was late, but I was like,
There's nothing
don't
to do at that
take
point.
me at high speed.
No, by the way, that's the truth. Never risk. I personally had an accident, but that accident dislocated my left wrist. It was not fun.
Sorry.
Oh,
Me, the last in 2019, it was October. I remember it was Independence Day. Yeah. So I remember the accident I got on the journey. I don't want to do it again because my shoulder blade just popped out. And And
And you said,
I didn't feel the pain at that.
yeah, you don't feel it.
Because
You don't.
I was.
You don't feel it?
I felt it 2 hours later.
Skating.
The man was sober, but I felt it 2 hours later.
It happened in a way that even I fell, but the guy who was riding didn't know that I was off. He went like 100 meters, but me. Like,
You already the other side.
Yeah. So he realized like there's no one behind. So he came.
He came back.
Instead of rushing and say, he was like, man, what is happening? So he was blaming me for even falling. So I realized that. I got pissed off. I was like, I'll walk on.
With your...
You don't feel it.
No,
The thing is, you don't feel
I'm
it.
okay. The next day, I woke up. I was one side.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the next day.
I was high low. So everyone,
I know.
like everyone
What?
asking, are you okay? I'm like, I guess.
You don't know what's up.
Yeah.
I call Wode. I was like, man, I got an accident.
Yeah.
I got an accident. Then he was like, you need to go back to class. I was like, you need to go back to class for it. I don't want, because I never wanted anyone.
This is also my experience because it was at night and my brother guy had no problem. He was okay. He had done nothing wrong. It was at the light, so we're setting off. There was a fuel trailer behind me, so we're saying moving. So all was well. My guy had done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So there's a fuel station Total here in Nakar. Guy was coming out. Drunk border. Lights were off. Nothing was on. We couldn't even see him. He came from nowhere, swung into the guy's front tire, and threw us off. So me and my judge guy fell under his own bike. I flew off. Now the guy who knocked us stayed on the ground. We are still unaware if he survived it or not. Hopefully he did. But he drops on the ground. Now, worst part was the trailer outside moving at a speed. Because remember, traffic lights, guys start picking up pace. Now, when I dropped, I landed on my hand, my watch went off. No memory of where this watch went.
Man.
And I popped my hand. So in the pain, it was in the shock of the moment, I realized it had popped. So I pushed it back. But it was just like the pain of the moment.
You know, like they're just saying, like, pop it, just push it back.
Yeah, like the thing is, I was in pain. Okay, I was in pain. Yes, but I was like shock. It was more of like a
Yeah,
shock
of
reflex
course,
of
yeah.
what's wrong with this? Ow. Okay. I didn't realize at the time. It was more of the shock of what had just happened. Then this border guy came, was like, we went to the fuel station. The attendant told us what had happened because he's the one who watched it. So that guy was drunk. He set off very drunk. He almost never paid for everything. Blah, 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 blah. The rest of the guy to hospital. So it was about to rain. It was late in the night. It was like around 11 in the night. So I reached home. I was fine. Like, it was mild aches, like how someone has bruised you. 2 hours in.
Oh.
Whew,
Oh.
that thing hurt. It hurt like hell. I had a cast and everything. Now these guys even the next morning were playing with it. Now these guys didn't realize the pain I had gone through because they just saw me all bandaged up because I'd gone to hospital. But these guys were messing with me, but I'd popped it like really badly. The thing is, at the time, I didn't realize how bad the situation was because I'm in shock. Then, in the middle of the night, the pain was excessive. Then I went to hospital in the morning, early morning. Then I checked. Of course, everything was okay. Nothing was like broken. But medicine and everything, bandages, having a cast and everything. It was not fun.
I'm sure. How long does it take to...
Well, I healed quickly. Was it 2 weeks?
Oh,
Less? I healed very fast. I healed weirdly quick.
Well, how within a week?
Yeah, because I started using my left hand shortly after that, but the pain was still there. Then I have no side effects, nothing, but that pain, whew,
Good to you.
oh.
I'll never forget the high five.
These people are evil.
You guys, how can you even do that?
These guys are
It
evil.
was like this, Tevin, does this hurt?
Seeing my friends. Are you seeing my friends? Are you seeing them? Watch them. Watch them. Shamelessly, check. They call themselves my friends. Look at them with no shame. No shame. Okay, this one has shame. Okay, so you guys said you had a little, game for us?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a game, but it's just one of those things that happens to each and every one of us. There's always a time like you're reading something, you're talking to someone, and then this very one word you've decided is going to kill the story, is going to pop it out.
Dies on you.
Dies. Like, it fails.
I already know more. I know my major one.
What's your major one?
I can say confidence. I can say confidential. Properly.
Confidential.
I can say those two well. Confidentiality. messes with my I can read that thing, I'm like, my brain just locks up like,
Because it confidentiality.
yes, it just messes with me. Sometimes I will say it, another time my mind is like,
Put it
peace.
in a sentence. Put it in a sentence.
Please don't do this to me.
Okay, but
Nikki and I have a strong sense of confidence.
for confidentiality, eh?
My brain just switches off. I don't even understand it.
I think.
And I can say very many complicated words, but that one just messes with my head.
Yeah.
Then my little brother, I brought it to him on a table. I was just testing him out. I told him to say parallelogram. His mouth
Oh,
locked.
yeah.
Try.
Parallelogram.
No, say it in a sentence also.
I saw
The math teacher told me to draw.
The teacher told me to draw a parallelogram.
That's what messes with people.
Parallelogram.
Saying that one is like going over speed bumps.
I'm telling you, it's a bit too.
Otherwise, you won't know what you're saying.
On my end, it didn't really stress me out, but confidential.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Confident what?
And I know that word. In my brain, I say it.
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality. If I say it slow,
Confidentiality.
if I say it slow, we are good. Tell me to construct it in a sentence. Whenever I read that word, like in a sentence, like if I'm reading a document, I change the word. I reuse something else entirely different because I know the word, I know how to say it, but my mouth just doesn't coordinate with the brain. Then there are others for other people.
Nikki, do you have one of?
I don't know. I think.
How's was parallelogram? So far I found one.
That's a nice good on that one.
So today, when you're talking about Julio being late, I was going to say the word and it locked. That's why I stopped.
Which one?
Which one? Which one? Say the word.
Good, Cynthia.
Okay, I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
Try.
I have to read it first of all. That's the thing. I have to read that.
Which one is it?
On the fly.
Testosterone.
Testosterone.
Yeah, you've said
it right. That was correct.
Yes.
Repeat
But
it.
there are times
Repeat it.
when I want to say it and I'm like,
Your brain just says nope.
I just be like, Tess. I'm like,
And it's not that you don't know the words.
I know.
It's not that you've not learned them. It's just that your brain doesn't want to coordinate with your mouth.
I don't know what word.
There's one you had.
There's one I'm trying
There's
to
one you have.
I forgot literally.
There's one you have.
One that
It will come back to me sometime. There's one that you have that your brain also says, yeah, peace, I'm out. There's that one word, I can't remember. And it's nothing concerning legal, complicated words. It's a basic, simple word. Because you can unleash hard words for us, the two of them, but it's like a simple word that takes them down. And it's a funny thing is, it's a simple word.
usually, I usually try to find, I will end up using a whole phrase to avoid using that word.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Men hormonal changes or something like that.
Well, for me, I think it's like spellings.
Come on, spellings
you're
are
right.
everybody.
Because now, let's say for example, January. I cannot say January and write January. I have to say January.
Meets Wednesday and August.
Are you here?
Then even
We have found it. Yes.
February.
It's the one.
February.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
But I cannot.
You
I
can't.
cannot say February and then write. I would write without the R or without.
The why does Wednesday have so many Wednesday, but Wednesday? It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, have I spelled this right?
Do you ever question yourself whether there should be
A double T?
a double? No, the S
Little.
after the D. Or the N after the D actually.
It's very and August disturbs me. Spelling August. I don't even know why. And it's a very simple math.
Okay, how do you spell it?
That's the thing. My brain just says, we are forgotten.
just try.
It's August.
Yeah.
I know it, but my brain, every other
but
math.
you know, sometimes when you type things,
Yeah,
just
my brain
is
is
this
like-
a spelling?
Yeah. And it's always when I'm watching a month of August.
Yeah.
Always. If it's August, I know the spelling.
Yeah.
But someone asked me a question. Like, why is it that there's it's written as April,
Oh,
but
that one.
when you're pronouncing it,
There's no
it's
A.
April.
Yeah.
Honest to God truth, I used to spell April with an A after I. Honestly. Aprial as a kid because I used to spell what I would hear. But the spelling was always, and funny, it was my birth month, so as a kid was always weird. I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Always, remember the spelling things we used to do in KPS?
Last time Edward asked me, no, it was me, Edward, and Angel. We were just there. Then he mentioned, okay, we were watching TV, then he mentioned something about pizza. So I was like, by the way, where is the T? Okay, where did the T go from the
Pizza. Pizza.
No,
Pizzeria.
Where did it go?
Oh, by the way, do you know why people say that T it's wrong? Because think about it, pizzeria is not pizzeria. Think about it, pizzeria.
That one, you're straight the one.
No, the thing is that's like the longer version. So now, by the time the longer version doesn't have the T, it's just people who have missed, you know.
I was editing then when you
That's
asked,
when my
where
brain
did the
goes.
T go? Randomly.
The one that love.
No, Angel was like, I know, right? Randomly, I just picked up, like, he asked a question, and I was like, Italians ate it.
You know, I've just realized something about us. We're unfair to our audience. Genuinely, we're unfair. Do you know why?
Right.
We have conversations about characters. They have no understanding who they are.
Yeah.
So we need to give them context. Like Eddie is so and like my cousin or my brother, or like give them some context because they're like part of the story. Like tell us more, but they don't know who that guy is.
So,
Character
it was
edit.
just random like that, like, things just come like, boom. I said it, then they all laughed, they were like, man, your answer is right. I was like,
It's very typical of Africans to change pronunciations.
There's a way, randomly, maybe like I just give like funny answers to things like. I remember we were traveling back. So why? I said something like I was like, I was making like translations.
You guys,
like,
you know how you
it's
speak
a direct
translation.
of how you understand it.
Let's say it in our language. Opera,
So-
say it.
Like,
Atiye kupenji.
Atiye kupenji, like, it means I have
I
a
have
question.
a ask.
But to me, like, I was just saying, I have an ask to ask.
Indirect translate.
Translation.
Oh my god.
Direct what? Direct
Direct
Hey, that one.
translation.
Translation.
You guys.
direct
It's a
Translation.
Translation.
There's no time. Direct-
Translation.
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 I'm bringing to piss you guys up. Translation.
No. Translation.
Translation.
Exactly.
Not that hard. I know that word.
So to the audience out there are some things that if you translate from your local language, from your mother tongue to English, as is your
Yeah.
ballistic sentence.
Or like direct context of before and after. Oh god, that sounds so wrong. And it happens on Facebook. If you like see translation, so you know it from one language, and you go to it and you're like, yeah, this is so wrong. Like off, completely off.
Hi, KK. You guys, this is KK, the coolest person. Like on this.
No, he needs a better introduction.
Yeah.
The the man, the myth, the legend. Unfortunately, he's not the myth himself, but the myth. The one and only. Yes. But way more vibe, I feel. No offense, brother. You come to the show, we are going to have fun with you too. The man himself, KK.
KK, how are you? KK is always good vibes. That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
It's my buddy for life.
These guys are on jazz.
Do this.
So the way we shoot this
Here we are.
go behind.
All right.
It's a conversation.
I like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah,
So
I saw
we
that.
record them, they record us. So
Yeah.
we're also part of like the camera crew technically.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's inclusive. You can also add a few clips if you want. Like
yeah, I
snap
guess.
videos. It's really inclusive.
Non-battery.
So Nikky, this girl, her batteries are low.
No, they're there, but
The man's pissed her off.
Oh, really?
no, I'm good.
We have them if you want.
I'm good. I'm good.
This time of security camera, we're good. You guys are ready?
Howard,
Let's do it.
I missed that.
I'm not saying things. Her things. Her things.
Are they still recording?
Have we stopped?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Oh no, I thought because you know.
Nikki is used to 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm so
we
used
start
to-
recording. Whenever we start, we start.
We shall battle.
Okay, so where are we? So give us a quick intro, brief history story. Who is KK? Where the name comes from, first of all.
What does cake stand for?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you all should like do a thingy, like a bet and guess which.
A B C. Yeah. By the way.
Okay, let everybody have 3 K names.
Yeah.
3 K names.
3K
Except me,
things.
because I know.
Because it could be like clear cut or.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going with Kevin. I'm
The
going
stand for
with
KK.
Kazora. I don't know why Kazora looks like you a bit like the name. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm going with
Yeah.
Chimbugwe. It's one of those ones.
Really? Chimbugwe?
That's what's going
Wow, look like I could.
Okay, could you give us a clue?
Fire names.
Just guess.
Youngest king in the world.
I have mine.
Let's go.
No, not from your guess, whatever. I'm bringing mine.
Ask Google.
I have to tell you.
Staimbwa.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Is this another one?
I have Kelvin.
All right.
Then I have Kevin.
Kevin, what you guys watch a lot of
But you
Home Alone.
I know.
Okay.
They're so far.
Yeah, nah, not even close.
These guys are googling. Answer.
Oh, really?
We do a research. Also,
Friends with T'Challa.
what? That's so off. That is so off. No. It's. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Why did I think?
Yeah.
Why did I think of Kenneth? That was actually another one.
Yeah.
That's why I went with Chimbugwe
It's
first.
just close. Close, but not really.
Okay.
Well, the youngest king in the world, I think, is Oyo still.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah, He's from Toro, and his dad's prime minister was called Katuramu. So there you go. There's your 4 degrees of separation. 3. Yeah. So yeah. And the other one, I think you kind of got it. Yeah, but yeah.
I didn't know my brain didn't go there.
I kind of prefer another one though. But
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
I know it's just a big, all skinny little.
Actually,
yeah.
let's think about it. Your abbreviation would be NS rather than like click well. Might be ATM.
ATM.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Yeah, that's actually the abbreviation.
Nice.
No, the good Lord told me be rich by force or by force. We don't have a choice. Like we don't have a choice in this reality.
ATM.
Yeah, my abbreviation, my full abbreviation plus surname, it's ATM.
I love it.
Adrian,
I know.
Tevin, Muntu, like ATM. So yeah, it's either that, Matt or ATM, but I'm not going to be stepped on. So let's go and be an ATM boss.
Wow.
Mine will be OJ.
Oh, that's not bad.
OJ,
That's okay.
OJ.
that's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, we both fear to marry you. But yeah, OJ is dope.
The world is forever
Too
trying
much.
This is
Yeah.
I feel it.
Mine is ND.
Oh,
ND,
DN.
DN,
The
DN.
name in itself, Dian.
ND, and yeah.
Some Soko name.
But you're the heart of Uganda,
What does that mean?
the country Uganda. You're the
Oh, the
ND.
N and the D.
yeah.
That was smooth.
Somewhere. Okay, not really the heart. Closer to the moyo than to. Yeah.
And you?
Cynthia?
CA
Aww.
or ACM. CA.
Yeah, like California.
People ditch their names.
Because they suck. Because your parents chose your name 20 years before you. Because something inspired your parents. Because something
Yeah.
in their time inspired them.
Yeah.
Well, the unfortunate one.
Okay, no,
Okay.
the thing is, the other name is, I use it informally. It's not on documents.
I mean,
The issue I have with my surname is it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
yeah.
It's a blessing that if I'm stopped by police at any one time, or like I just give my ID and they let me pass.
What's your surname?
What?
Muntu.
Ooh.
Yeah, just please.
Yeah.
Like first of all, I'm already in media, so my media ID is already a pass in itself. But
the
then
name is
But if
Gold's power, eh?
access already.
yeah.
it was that like, thank you for being a very strong man. On the other hand,
I hope though you're like quiet when you meet them. Like, oh,
let me give you.
don't yap too much because they'll be like, there's
They'll
no
be
way.
like, this one is.
There was a
Yeah.
time I was going to pick my grandfather from church. I picked some things for him, then I went back to church. So I was stopped by police. On the guy it was like on orange light. So I was like, we both stop. I'm like, what have I done? Stop. I'm like, okay, let's ask questions. Come with me. Guy was being all rough and stuff. I didn't say anything. He's like, give me your driving license. I knew I had it. I just had the thing like this. He's like, no, don't tell daddy. I was like, I won't tell him. I didn't even argue with them. I didn't say anything. I'm like, I just give him like, it's fair. What do you want?
I'm gonna get fake ID. I'm sick of hustling. Like, your father was, no, he's not the guy. He's a different guy.
What? It's no relation whatsoever.
No, I'm going to fake ID.
Going in school though, that man, Mr. Nyanja, if you know him, some of them do, he was a curse to this reality. This man made it a point to stress my life and claimed that I was assuming as being the guy's son. And I was genuinely not. As in, I was not. I just had the same name as the guy. So apparently I was tying myself on, Montu. I'm like, no, I'm part of my parents. What the hell? Like, no.
So weird.
Like, it was not a story for me. At school, my parents got involved. It was a whole situation. I'm like, no, genuinely, I had nothing to do with it.
It can be a blessing and a curse.
Yeah,
at a stop, yes. With a jealous teacher, no.
Yeah, exactly. It was a problem for me.
Yeah.
So, Kiki, how would you describe yourself?
Quite skinny. Go.
Okay, well.
I gotta pretend like I'm like a Miss Uganda.
No.
My hobbies.
My hobbies
I'm a little guy. But if I was in China, I'd be a kind of a big guy. Slightly. I'd be big or thick in Japan. Yeah. So I think I like Gulliver's Travels, In some places you're big, in some places you're small.
Yeah.
With some people you're big, with some others you're small. So so I'm that dude. I'm a Motoro Gulliver's Travels. I fit it everywhere.
Oh, I'm Pokoyawe.
Apuli.
I'm a Moti.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You should put that on your podcast.
Yeah.
Like the African podcast with Amoti, Shillingi.
Yeah.
Embrace you first, eh?
Yeah.
Right,
Please, Amoti, add husband's name there in caption.
Like I think we have that issue in life. Like we're certain people until we meet our people.
Yeah.
Like you meet someone like, yo, I'm like hanging out with my boys.
Hey,
Some guy get, hey, you are Kiki. Then you leave your accent. You go back to Kirura to Jojo down by the tea estate, and so.
Yeah.
I think also with Yvonne Orji's podcast, when her and her girl are going, and then they go from conk American girls like pipe at the Starbucks, and then they flip to conk Nigeria like, wait a minute, Ebu, who are you? But it's
What did they say now?
right. No, but the switch is so good, and it shows that
But you can tell someone is being real. You can tell someone is who they are.
But you know what's crazy? And I used to keep myself as throughout my life. That's just authentic. This is whatever. But because we're gonna meet, and because our God is so merciful and amazing that He created so many of us. I think what we need to teach our kids is to be have as many personalities as possible.
Yeah.
Come to a bunch of podcasters and speak like you guys. Terrible English. Go to find some bazungu and go like, "Oi, mate, screw that Rooney dude.
Yeah.
He didn't play the Euros. Yeah, well, screw him anyway, Go to some Jamaicans, light up one, but like be free to flip it, and while in Rome,
Act like the Romans.
screw the Pope. Don't record that though.
Yeah.
Please ask him for permission. Touch upon a bit of your religious days, because that's actually when I think most people, okay, at least anyway, older generation,
Really?
older in the sense of
You all didn't know about my porn status? Yeah, I did porn before radio.
Let that slide like you didn't say.
Well, I used to always let it slide. I used to let it slide when I used to the.
Kiki plays too much.
Oh, don't know the porn. I didn't do porn. It was radio first. Let me
And
do
you also
something.
did acting.
I think it like.
Acting. He's done everything. Kiki.
OnlyFans.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
OnlyFans right
kidding.
now.
But yo,
Yeah.
kudos to OnlyFans though.
I've forgotten that part. I don't know if I miss it.
That's
Yeah, I know. Kudos to OnlyFans. They're a bit like Netflix. It's just
Speaking of OnlyFans, I don't know if you guys saw.
you got an account.
Not yet. But maybe, who knows? If things go well, we might post
See,
it.
bruh, I mean, if you're big in Japan, you could be big on OnlyFans.
Right?
You know.
Right? So And so on OnlyFans, they are banning explicit content.
Yeah, they are.
And
But I thought that's the point.
okay, OnlyFans was created as a space for people to interact with someone they admire, not for the explicit, like, explicit stuff. So they put that there. Apparently, that was like the began. But well, what causes the other, and
Chain reaction.
But it's killing my OBs and OGs, the original porn stars, because they're saying, listen, if you guys are showing off your stuff on OnlyFans, people are not coming back to us because they're tired of our stuff. Because your stuff is fresher. Absolutely. So it's killing many of my idols and
I was actually signing up for it.
Yeah.
let me just say, anyone who sleeps on the job is my hero. I'm kidding.
So...
No.
Anyway.
I'm done.
All right, back to what you were saying. Something about the radio thing.
Oh yeah,
most people.
Most people know you from your radio days. Like, that's where okay, at least I personally can say that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but most of the team here at least got to know you from your radio days. And honest to God truth, you were damn good.
Thank you.
Like hands down, like in my list, you're like really up there.
Thank you.
And maybe Ruden is also on that list, but you're like top tier.
Thanks, brother.
Why did you leave? What made you shift from that? Like, be honest, tell us the real taste of the radio world. Like, be
I think it's that earlier conversation we had about just be different people, because the world is so. In our country alone, we're 54 tribes. That's minus the ethnic, and
you get a new home yourself.
and I've always told I've always told guys this, like, and many of my heroes just left before they were burnt out. Uncle Mitch.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Carlos who used to do late night. There's a bunch of them who just left in there, and so the conversation after they left was, oh man, that guy was so cool in his time. If only he was around, So this history protects you from sucking. Because right now, if I was still around, Nikky's podcast would kick my ass. He'd have a show and he'd be like more research, more into the things. So he'd be more refined.
Yeah.
So you've got to protect your time as well. Also, the fire was gone. Because I'm like you guys. I do things for you guys to maybe find me interesting. Like you said, I'm top tier. It meant I had to make a lot of sacrifices. You had to go all in, right? That means you have to miss your birthday, miss
friends, plans,
public holidays,
scrap so many relationships because I needed to execute an amazing show. And when you do that for 10 years, you go to a point where you can't give. And that's why American presidents have 2 terms. We love Obama, but he has to go.
Yeah.
I actually had this conversation with her yesterday on the show. I was also on TV for some time, and I realized that
you
I
are?
had to stop. Yeah,
really?
right here. I was with you guys.
What were you doing?
I was on Youth Voice with Olo and Nikky. And Vicky, sorry. I was that crew.
You're going to go call another girl. Is this Vicky Bagaya?
Yeah, Vicky Bagaya.
Vicky, let me just...
Vicky, I'm going to you.
ATM over here.
ATM.
Use initials. You save yourself a lot.
So I get your point. Like, there comes a time where you rethink every decision you made.
Yeah.
And so you have a problem of that you have done before.
Yeah.
You just reach a point and you're like, plateau, like a
yeah.
You just need something to progress.
And then you bump into all these kids who are like, yo, I'm as a fan of you growing up, and they're also working in radio. You're like, oh, hey, so we're doing the same thing now.
Yeah.
And also just time, and you just know that it's time to move on, time to do this, time to go to school, time to go into movies or whatever, or so many things. And we need to grow, we need to embrace. And that is why I think our country, we're stuck in jobs for 35 years plus.
Yeah.
The top down.
Yeah.
And because I think of also our leadership, many people think, I can be CEO for 30 years. No, you can't, bro.
No, you have to.
You get move on. Many of us had grandparents. We all have grandparents, kakas, who we thought they hold the family together, and they do. And then they die, and we think, oh, we're going to get destroyed. But see, a week later, you're okay. And a week later, life will go on. So even at your job, even in your relationship, like, let that person go.
Yeah.
If you feel after 4 years, the glitch, the itch is there, say, you know what?
Old relationship.
Because history, history lies to us. History, and that's something about likes and tweets. I will like. No, shut up. Get off your horse.
True.
Cool.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
A quick one. Was it creatively limiting to be on radio? Because most people think it's like the highlight of life. I'm a TV presenter, I'm a radio presenter, I'm an actor. They think they have made it. But when you're in the industry, you know you have not made it.
Yeah.
But they don't believe that now we're with a veteran in the industry. So does it give
Hold
you
up, they
that-
think they have made it?
Oh yeah, if you're outside,
Really?
If you're outside this industry, people can assume that like they're watching Nikki on, TV. She's
So they may be thinking I'm there in Paris, having some chai.
Serious,
Lol.
by the way, serious. They look, because even before I joined, this used to admire them until I joined.
It's easy to just be thinking that you've made it, but they expect you to have, for example, post such content, post when you're like on a staycation at Latitude or whatever, they expect you to be doing certain things. And if you don't, it's like that chick is fake.
Yeah.
Can you imagine I saw that chick on a judge.
Exactly.
But again,
Okay.
It's on a judge too. We're together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Relax.
but it's about. But it's also about what you wanted from the game in the first place. Like are you waiting for the fame, for the money, because it's a job,
you happy?
because you did mass comm, and for many people, like for me, man, just getting into a studio, just seeing a microphone and saying, wow, many of the legends I loved worked in this office over here.
Yeah.
That was enough for me, like there's 2 years I spent at a station, and they were like the best 2 years of my life in my radio career, because that station, like they're in the car. That means you can't miss them. That means your teacher, your cousin, your friends, your exes, their exes, their exes, and their exes,
Your
exes.
friend, the
They
one who
just-
wants you to.
And before, prior to that station, I'd been at another station maybe for a couple of months, and no one cared, 2 or 3 would be like, oh, is that you? At this station though, and that's before even WhatsApp, and I think it was only BlackBerry Messenger and Yahoo Messenger at the time.
Yeah.
And like Facebook maybe.
So texting a person was very expensive,
Yeah.
130 shillings, But
I agree.
and yet texting 8198, the SMS center thing, it was even more expensive. I think like 220. So for guys to text you, they had to go out of their way. So I want to show random and they say, yo, text me, the hashtag is this. No, not hashtag. Screw that in the future. 8198, So my friends in school who like, is this the guy? The text I got that day on that SMS platform, I was like, what? I made it because of the text.
Yeah.
And for me, that was it. Because now I had a chance, because the radio gave me a chance to be a cool guy. And that's what these things do, podcasts and TV shows. Give a chance. Oh, I like Issa Rae because she used her platform on Insecure and on HBO and whatever she's doing to show her coolness.
Yeah.
And so you have a chance to show your coolness. So I'm using, what's the biggest story this week?
With Messi's dance. Okay, technically it's still braiding on that. Let's just.
Passed away.
Okay,
Someone, yeah.
so some guy passed away, or the IGP, died, and thank you. So, what's
Another one, Arsenal.
Finally, they won their first game. This is
I need to ask you, what started the IGP or Arsenal? Because I think
I know.
it's thought process. So with Arsenal, and I loved Arsenal very much. I hated it, but I loved it because it gave me content on radio. Because in my time they were crap, they were really crap.
now they're worse.
And it helped because in my time, my team was kicking ass when I was on radio. So I used to protect myself. Ronaldo was kicking ass for us. And what? So, and many of my legends, Uncle Mitch and Carlos and even Mr. Marcus were all Man U fans. So I carried the tradition of go and diss a club on the thingy. So radio allowed me to be cool, to diss people, to talk about the new song first.
Express yourself.
So I loved it. It didn't limit me at all. It was a theater. And my time was not like Nikki's time. You couldn't see me.
Yeah, true.
So they could think I looked like this.
Yeah, you'd have no idea.
Tall, dark, beautiful, goatee, hopefully with size. So you get theater of the mind. So I was easy to pull off, right?
Yeah.
What she looks like.
See what I mean?
Always.
See what I mean?
I finally met you very recently. By
And like, what's the rest of you? Right? You see what I mean? And guess what?
Oh my God.
Exactly. And it's a beautiful thing. And guess what ruined that?
What?
Social media ruined that. Radio, old school way, theater of the mind, that was the way to go. And because it allowed you to do the one thing we get wrong in life.
Yeah.
Judge.
What's his name? I still wonder what he looks like.
He's around.
What? She's a...
He's like outside. Look, he's literally... Listen, I could just say Rudy, because we have a 12 o'clock.
Let's do it.
We're going to do that.
Let's do it right now.
You know that's crazy? You know that's crazy? You're going to be so in love with him.
No, by the right now. Just drop him a text and come and say
You have one thing he has. You have something. It's beautiful.
No, like 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, the thing is, here's at 12 o'clock right now, which I'm also supposed to be a part of, but let's do this. It's an MTN thing in meeting, so.
I can't forget, sorry.
It's okay.
Go on, man. Go on, OJ.
The running joke of the day. Let's go.
I'll ask you about your wife that you killed in 94. You can ask me whatever. Yeah, you killed her, dude.
How does it?
And she was called Nicole. Nikky!
Let you guys.
Let's go.
Please go ahead.
How does it feel like being on radio, like having the show as you like a presenter, like
It's
doing the show?
It's the best thing in the world. Like I can assure you. Yeah.
Is the experience like so fun? Do you feel like it takes you maybe some time on a roll? And how does it
Yeah.
feel like?
Best thing in the world.
Depend on the
Best
type of
thing.
show you-
Yeah, whatever you get. Like, to be honest, like my real fast show was a reggae show. Yeah, like I tried out.
What's the name of that show?
I went to a show called Capital. It's called Rough Cuts. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to meet this guy. He's called Jalil.
Yeah.
Santos, I guess.
So we did Rough Cuts and
Yeah.
I'll never forget the first time I saw you. It was Miss Teen?
Miss
Yeah,
Teen.
we Miss Teen.
Yeah.
It was at Logogo.
that was beautiful money.
Yeah, I remember. Those were good days.
Beautiful money.
It was
Because now,
paid for appearance.
yeah, it's true. You get paid every
Again,
time you appear.
because of the radio career, because many of my Miss Teen people would listen to me and thought, this guy can speak to our teenagers. He's cool, he's vibey. That's the thing about radio. And so if you ignore the salary and think of, wow, what's this little microphone going to do for me?
Yeah.
Those are the guys who have fun.
True.
Those are the guys who have a great time. And when he asked that question, OJ, listen, the moment I had my drops on that other radio I loved for the 2 years, KK on the countdown, I was like, oh, because you grew up listening to people
With your climax
on
at
this
the
very
moment.
radio,
And then you.
and then you're now in them, and then you have a radio show. It's almost like having a position in a team in the first 11. Like, oh, now you're the winger for the team. Like, what?
Yeah.
You get, and you're with all these legends, and I was working with real legends, like talking legendary. S2E5 fat boy. Legend.
Yeah.
And so when I started working with them, my show was at 2 p.m. the countdown, but I used to leave my home at 6 in the morning just to look at Fat Boy first. I work with this guy now,
Yeah.
and just to tap his energy,
what's
to sap it all in.
What's his name? This guy who Gaetano. Like the guys who left like their industries and came and said Gaetano killing it wherever he is. Is it at what's this place called? Next to Okasha?
Capital.
Yeah, Capital, yes.
Capital FM. Yeah, you can record. You can
So the advantage is you phone such like misting, like the benefits you had, like because I remember the first time I saw you walked in and we were in the VIP section. So like media and like maybe parents of the models have their section. And I remember you crossed us because I was doing a segment for NBS and you passed. I was like, that's because I had your voice. Like, I know. Oh, small fanboy moment right there. But I was on set. I couldn't really talk.
Did I look fresh?
Oh yeah, I know you did look fresh. I remember you were going on. I remember quite well.
The way you asked, this was how many years ago?
Because you passed me, but the thing was we didn't know each other by then.
Yeah.
So you were going up, and then one of the models was your friend and my friend at the same time. So we happened to like be in the same like area. Yeah, like we're in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's actually pretty dope. You get surprised, but most people you meet, they think meeting your fan, or say meeting your idol is a bad thing. But some of them actually have the class.
They're great, and even when I'm hiring, because now I'm a producer and I'm a boss.
This man will fire you. The only reason we're here is because of
Yeah, go put on my big boy shoes. I hire humble people as well.
Yeah.
Very
Humble,
cool.
super talented, super like even when Nikky, when we had a conversation about her joining us, like those little traits that I had, like hungry, killing it, super talented.
Yeah.
Very tribalistic. I wasn't. Like later, about your mom,
Yeah.
about all those little things. Like there's no money. Yeah, I don't care for money. I'm like,
that one.
Yeah.
Try is what she wants.
yeah, because if you care about money, then you're screwed.
Yeah,
You're absolutely screwed.
You have to wait for the money. And I keep saying this, and I'll keep saying this, and I said it yesterday, and I'll keep saying this every single chance I get. Never be hungry for it until a year has passed.
Yeah.
I give it a year. The reason I give it a year. But when I say a year for a reason, quote me. it has taught you that.
We've gone on 3 days and smashed.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. You're in this industry.
Yeah.
If you get the money, you get the fame, you're going to get messed up. But you get to work and grind, and you know what it means every day.
Yeah.
To earn your place, earn your name, earn your title. After that 1 year, you know your worth.
Yeah.
You start understanding what you're aiming, you start jumping to every show.
Yeah.
You learn your personality, and you're like, okay, now I'm here. And this is what I'm good at, and I'm going to kill it every single chance I get.
There was a time where my friend worked at Vision Voice, and when I joined them, music was terrible. Like, I don't want to put that in one songs, but you know.
But you get that. It's about taste.
Yeah, I was like, this kid, I thought I was so cool, and they're making me play this nonsense, and I thought the only way to save our station is to be really cool. So when people tune in, they're like, the music is crap. But
the conversation,
So by that station having crappy music, they allowed us to really
elevate your
research and do
every
link is thought of. You're not like you get because the music's not gonna help you out. And because of that, also we elevated ourselves and our talents. And I also told Rudende this, like, listen, bro, they're not gonna pay us what we're worth, because this is peanuts. Because your guys who do the weather in South Africa, the guy who does the weather. Hey, when Damalie, it's gonna rain.
You don't know what initiated.
That dude. I was like, you have like a G5, like a Cargo 5.
Yeah.
Given to him, you have like a nice apartment. At least not less than 10 million shillings,
Let's not go far. Nairobi. They paid handsomely.
No, I want to answer to give you just trafficking. Our friends in Nairobi, and Nairobi is like, it's like the Champions League.
Yeah.
They come to Uganda, tap the local talent, take it.
And
I know.
And they're doing it again. For a guy called ATM, let me tell you something.
Thank you.
And Jay-Z said this about New York. If you can make this, you can make it in anywhere. And I think if you can make it in Kampala, you can make it in Nairobi, you can make it in Joburg, you can make it.
This is something you say.
Kampala is tough as well, by the way.
And make it in Lagos.
In Lagos.
But guys, even Kampala is tough.
oh man, Kampala is tough.
Many people tell me but Kampala is tough. To have an apartment with the low standard of living, whatever. So I think because of how it is and how we have been humbled, if you were taken to Nairobi, you'd still be humble.
Yeah.
You'd still be humble and you still have the same. And many of our friends who make it in Dubai and Oman, the guys who have done the odd jobs to drive cabs and whatever, they still have the same little disciplines. I think you'd still make it in New York. What would take you out is probably be the crime rate.
Yeah.
That apartheid life,
I had stories. I was like, I don't want to be part of that one.
Guys, we have a game for you.
Yeah.
It's called, it's basically dad jokes. So any of you guys
love
laugh,
it.
you lose.
Okay.
And there'll be like scores for everyone.
Is that what so I can first see before I laugh?
I love it. I'm thinking about setting up a podcast.
Oh yeah, you should.
Oh my God, you should.
And the original name I had for it was Still Dads because we had the. Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna.
Unfortunately, not sponsored by Renzori, but if you would like, we'd be interested.
Yeah. Hala.
Still Dads.
Still. It has got me good. So can we start?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's play this game.
Number one.
That's sad. Not a sad thing.
No.
I laugh at everything. I'm happy. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
What?
Yeah, you heard it.
Okay.
That one.
Okay, don't worry. YouTube allows 5 or 4 of them, so we are good to go. We're no second.
Straight face.
Oh, no laughing.
You laugh, you lose.
This is hard. Okay.
So number one. I am afraid of the calendar.
Why?
Why?
Okay, ask me.
Oh, why?
Its days are numbered.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a bad one.
Are you sure? It's good. Okay.
This made me laugh.
Tevin has lost. Kakearai. Tevin.
Wait over here.
Oh, okay.
Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. What is it after you get soap in your mouth?
What?
It's a soap opera.
She's on poor form now.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay. Let's look.
It's giggling. Because I think you're all like you giggle.
You're unfair right now. You're playing.
No, he's
you're
the
playing the
exactly,
game.
to win it.
You're playing the game. I see.
Bro, let's do something.
Right.
I'm also saying, but
It's
it's
a
okay.
game.
Thank you,
Okay.
babe. Oh my god.
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
What?
I know.
it.
Huh?
I know you know.
You do?
Do you know?
Okay, what do you call it?
A fish wearing a bow tie.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Sophisticated. It's just so weird.
Okay,
On the
okay.
scale of things, you're doing well.
In fact, actually, it's Keke's reaction that makes me want to laugh. That's the thing.
I don't know because
You're playing the game, boys.
I know.
You're playing that game.
The joke is about underwater right now. I'm trying to get it, but
I see what you're doing.
You know,
Let me join this
it's
game.
down.
Nah, I ain't allowed to go down.
but you're only 3 down.
For now.
For now.
I'm
For
about to
now.
Liverpool your ass.
Was it for now?
Liverpool on you today.
Liverpool.
5-3.
Let's go, man. ND.
How does the moon cut its hair?
How does the moon cut its hair? The moon. I know it. Who's the guy who went to the moon? Armstrong. I know it uses a bit of his muscles.
I know it. I know
No?
this one.
What?
I've actually realized it.
If you do, if you
Nah.
Repeat the joke.
Really? Well, you only hear it once.
How does the moon cut his hair?
I'm strong.
It eclipses it.
It eclipses
It
it.
eclipses it.
Oh.
Yeah, you realize you're dumb, right?
Yeah.
Very down.
That's crazy. Well, after then, it's just a half moon then. Yeah. Eclipse it. That's a good one. Why'd you laugh?
Because I already knew it.
Okay.
I'm that smart.
Finally, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
But they're actually all good.
Oh.
Do you
I have one. Can I assist?
Yeah, go on.
Did you hear about the Italian chef?
Huh?
Did you hear the story about the Italian chef?
Italian chef.
Yeah. The Italian.
Antonio.
Yeah, he passed away. His legacy shall be history. Pizza history. Yeah.
No, that's a
At
good
his
one.
funeral, the pasta was very, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, the pasta was
The pasta was very good. You get a whole lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it's only half in the
funny.
game. Oh, okay, go.
That's the pasta.
Speaking of Italy, this guy's like England right now.
Wow.
that was below the belt. That was like a straight down uppercut, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
Italy below the belt is bad. Most if you're in Rome. Pineapple on pizza. No. Good. I love it.
I have one.
Yes, Regina.
I don't like those trees. Ask me why.
Why?
They're kind of shady.
That's a good one.
That's actually
You know, Tevin, I think you love
good vibes
love,
today.
yeah.
Caffeinated
You know
and
what?
vibes.
Yeah,
like her.
A smile will go. Yeah.
No, I was talking to her. I was like, I like her because I love. Well, I like that joke. You know, a joke that's rooted in its own.
Well, it's not about
Origin,
liking
it's just-
a joke or whatever. It's like you laugh, you lose, you don't, you win. It's plain and simple. There's no interpretation.
So far, you're winning.
No.
I'm winning like by 6 1. Okay, I can throw.
But you've already won. Keke has already won.
Hey, please.
Okay.
I just know.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
Nobody and no nose.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody knows. Oh my god.
Nobody knows?
Finally.
Yeah.
That was good. No,
Nobody
that
knows.
My brother was good. Yes.
Now you're just somebody that you know what? Now you're just somebody that I used to know, Mr. Muntu.
Oh, no, that was a good one.
No, he Pablo'd me. He made us all laugh.
It's so weird.
Another one.
Yeah, we're both laughing.
Another one. Oh yeah, we did. We laughed.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
I got you. The twins are their shell.
They crack each other up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good
That's a
one.
great one.
Very good.
That's a great
They
one.
crack each other up.
They crack each other out.
Oh, have a good one. Also, if you laugh with egg breath, oh, it's bad. It would have been an excellent experience.
Good.
I know it should be. Let me not say it.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke?
No.
He won the Nobel Prize. Oh, because there's no bell, so he knocked. That's a pretty good one.
How does a taco say grace?
How?
Let's see how do people want to
How does a
interpret.
taco say grace? Tacos say grace.
Uh-huh. Wow. Give up.
Give up, yeah. Just
Wait. No.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, this one is going to take you out for sure.
How does a taco say grace? That's a good one. Go.
Let us pray. Let us.
That's crazy. When I've done burger jokes, I've done the lettuce thing.
One of the next thing is.
Yeah, it's just.
Are you a fan of Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Doggy
This
style.
one, if you fail, you walk out. Why did Snoop Dogg use an umbrella?
Gosh, why did Snoop Dogg use? Wait. Why did Snoop Dogg
Why?
use an umbrella?
snip.
Dogs head rain, water, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait. Why did Snoop Dogg use an umbrella? He's a pimp. No, he's not. Because his weed to get wet. Time.
This way will get wet.
Why did Snoop use an umbrella? Trying to do a remix with Rihanna. No.
Okay, what is?
So close, but yet so far.
No. Because you only drop it when it's hot.
Oh god, even colder than cold.
Why did Snoop Dogg use a fucking umbrella?
Let me just give it to you.
Yeah.
Why did Snoop Dogg use an umbrella? For a drizzle.
For shizzle. It was right there. Oh, he laughed at the joke, so he...
Yeah.
It was in your face, bruh.
Ah, drizzle.
After something being so simple.
It was so simple. Yet
I'm
so...
always saying for shizzle. I'm not like, that's Snoop Dogg jokes.
Oh, that was good.
But you
Yeah, that was
but
good.
he laughed, but he's not, you get.
No,
he laughed.
Tevin, you're.
Is there money
Yeah.
for this? Is there money for this?
Oh no. So, okay. What advice would you give to people who are still
Actually-
following their dreams?
Let me even make it better. Following the dreams, who would like to do? Okay, the radio is not maybe easy for them. Would you advise podcasts or let them stay in radio? Do they, okay, media in general? Throw a word of advice for what they should do. Like, you know how times are now, you're in mainstream media. You've also seen,
How?
internet media. So what do you advise?
Just don't press the unfollow button. Keep following your dream. It's because it's gonna have challenges, right? I mean, there's always challenges. Like in my time, the challenges were social media stars, and so many other things. Now the challenges could be, I mean, every this. I think it's also a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
I can be on TikTok and whatever, but it's also a bad thing because there's just way too many stars. People want to forget about my shit by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now we live in a world where, oh, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Bye. You get so
Unless you
Yeah.
like that one's
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're as good as your last win, as your last good video, your last good podcast, your last great interview.
Yeah.
We got 10K on the other one. And this KK guy got us 200 likes. You get so. Don't stop doing. You're gonna have some bad days. You can't always win. You get to keep recording, keep getting all the great content. Keep stealing stuff. Watch all this.
That's not bad. Yeah. Okay.
Just watch all the cool stuff out there that people don't watch.
yeah.
You know, watch a show and be like, what, we could steal, we could localize this. You know, because chances are only 1 in 10 people. I mean, I used to steal stuff from my radio shows all the time because I was thinking, I'm listening to this in radio in Turkey because I'm prepping for my show. No one is listening to this radio in Turkey, are they? No.
There's a podcast I do that with every day.
You see what I mean?
Every
So I
time.
listen to these guys. I'm like, okay, because for me, I'm listening for the content.
Yeah.
So still research. Don't stop getting bigger and better. And then when you feel the fire is not there, the fire to keep coming together and don't force it because that means it's time for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our last question is, how do you want to be remembered?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You as that guy who did things in their time, ahead of their time, in their time. You know, when Obama came out in 2008, and he was at 07 when that politician was like, because people have been following him since 2004, and it was always like a key that, the game changer. I always want to be the game changer in my time. And working for the first audio visual is one of those things. Creating XFM was another of those things. The podcast we've done with my friends, all the things, I guess. We just want to be game changers and never stop. Then now it's about finding new talents. Wherever it is, just keep finding it and be a Steph Curry or whatever my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. Thank you, KK.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for Monty Simpson over there.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
The way he's making
thank
Nikki
you.
is a little concerning.
He was right here the entire time, guys.
How did you not see
Members
this?
of the jury.
And the funny thing is, she listens to mother, podcasts. So I don't know how you've missed this whole time. Gosh. Oh, she knew. She was part of the whole mystery.
Run, OJ, run.
Catch us next time to the African.
Bye, guys. See you.
Subscribe on your way out and
Like and comment and everything.
peace.
Yeah.